Welcome to the first WumpaLewis video of 2022. It's actually the first video on the channel in about 2 months at this point because I went away to the US and I didn't have any time before I left to make videos for this channel. I did post an update on my community tab saying that I'd be away for a while and that there won't be any videos, but I still seen quite a few comments come through on my videos asking where I've been and why there hasn't been any uploads because not everyone sees the community tab stuff. But I'm back now, so videos will be returning to normal. I'm actually going to be speaking about that today, like what I want to do on the channel over the next couple months, because there's not really much going on with Crash right now. I mean, there's not really nothing to talk about, nothing new to make videos on. I can usually lose motivation, but I've got stuff that I want to do, so I'm going to be talking about that today. And I'm also playing adventure mode in the background of this video because I'm trying to get all of the achievements on Xbox. I was going through my profile a few days ago and I saw that I was only about 5 achievements away from getting all 1000 gamer score. Some of them will be quite tricky to get because they're battle mode achievements, and I think you have to do that online. I tried playing it maybe about 6 months ago and the playlist was completely dead. I don't think there was a single soul searching for battle mode on that day, and that was on PlayStation. I might need to send out an invite on my community tab or on Twitter or something asking people to search the playlist, unless I can do it some other way. Let's continue. In fact, I'll go on my achievements now and we can see what I need to do. So I've got 910 out of 1000 gamer score, 42 out of 47 achievements. 5 more achievements left. The first one is to complete adventure mode on hard difficulty, because I haven't done that. I thought I did, but I haven't. I did it on easy mode, but surely the hard difficulty isn't as bad as the death trials, so I shouldn't have too much of an issue with that. Use every power up once, race and battle arena, so I don't think that means in one specific race, I just think it means in general. This is another battle arena, this is battle mode, and this is complete all crystal challenges, CTR and CNK. I'll probably leave that one until last. That's why I'm playing adventure mode in the background of this video, just so I can work on that achievement. I don't really give a crap about achievements. I never like try and get all of them in all the games that I play, but I'm so close in this game and the others are so easy to get that I might as well. Also, I recently upgraded to a new monitor. Problem is though, this game is still 30 frames, and every time I get reminded of that, it just makes me think about how much better this game could have been. I only brought out content for this game for like, what, 7 months was it? 6 months or something? I think the game deserved to be supported for a lot longer than that though, because there's still a lot missing from it. I'm satisfied on the content side of things, like characters, tracks and stuff like that. I think there's enough of that, because that's really what they put all of their focus into for those 7 months. It was just bringing new tracks and characters to the game. So I'm good with all that, but I think it could have been way better if they brought out a patch for the new consoles. A PS5 and Series X patch would have been such a big improvement. Releasing a new track every month is only going to keep players playing for so long. As soon as those tracks stop coming out, that's it. Everyone's gone. There's no real reason to stick around. All you can do online is play the basic racing mode. I don't even count battle mode as the thing anymore because it's so dead. And even then, there should be way more than just racing and battle mode. There should have been cup tournaments. I think that was the most obvious pick for the game. I don't know why that never got added. Cup tournaments, maybe a no item mode would have been nice. I think adding online ranks to the game would give players more incentive to keep coming back, trying to reach that max rank. You know, like you get XP after each race, and then when you level up, you unlock certain items. Items that are exclusive to leveling up, so that way people are going to want to keep playing online. Lobbies are always going to be full, and even with all that stuff, the game is going to die out at some point. But I think it'd still be very popular right now if it included some of that stuff that I just mentioned. Is there any hope of this game getting a new patch? I don't know, because it could always come to PC one day, and then maybe a patch for both consoles would come out at the same time, but I don't think there's any hope at all for new modes at this point. All I can hope for at this point is a CTR 2 that includes all of that stuff. Right, let's get in front of Papu here. Don't want to get hit by his items. Oh, he doesn't do the shortcut? Well, that's it. We've won. So yeah, this is one of my favorite games of all time, but it could have been so much more, and it's disappointing every time that I think about that. I'm glad that we at least got some of the quality of life improvements, like the engine swapping feature. That's one thing the game desperately needed with all the characters in the game. But we need to be careful, because we're catching up to these beakers, especially down here. Okay, no, we've won. That's fine. It's a shame as well that they would focus on something like Call of Duty Vanguard over this. Like, yeah, that's the thing that makes them the most money, and that's obviously why they're focusing on it and always will. But Call of Duty is declining so much. A lot of people didn't even buy it this year. This was the first year that I haven't bought it as soon as it came out. Call of Duty used to be really good, and then I still kept buying them, like Call of Duty World War II and stuff, just to see if it was going to get any better. I've just lost all hope at this point, and I haven't even bothered picking it up. Of course, I'm never going to stop releasing them or working on them to focus on something like CTR, because they need money. Straight over the gap there. But I will be so happy if they ever bring out a second Nitro-Fueled game, or they just release one huge update that includes a bunch of stuff that will make the game last longer. Either way, I'm still going to play it, but It could be so much more than this, and I hate to see it die out so quickly. I mean, it's been 2 years since the game came out. Has it been? No, nearly 3 years at this point. It's been, came out in 2019, didn't it? So later this year, it's been 3 years since the game came out, and I'm already becoming nostalgic for it. I remember when there was a new update to look forward to every single month. I did all those videos speculating about different characters that would be coming to the game, and it was just a really fun time. Like, you can buy this game now and have all of that content available, but actually playing the game as it was coming out, looking forward to the next update, was a completely different experience. Oh, Dragon Mines, shit. Shit. The track that made me go Bangarang mode. Bangarang! It was this game that made me create this WumpaLewis channel. A lot of people don't know that I have a main channel, but I have a main channel. I've had it for way longer than this one, but it was really this game that made me want to start making Crash content. And I didn't make it before it came out, so there were like 2 or 3 months where I wasn't, you know, covering the latest updates, but I've got a lot of videos though covering the majority of the Grand Prix, the speculation videos and stuff like that, and it's really nostalgic going back and watching those, even though, like I said, it's only been about 2.5 years at this point. But while we're talking about my videos, I want to give a quick update on what are we doing over the next few months, since there's nothing really to do right now. And you never know, Wumpa League might get released or announced or something over the next few months, but I'm really tired of talking about that at this point. It's not even been officially revealed and I'm already sick of talking about it, because it feels like I'm saying the same thing every single video. I'm kind of bored of talking about that. I still think it's going to come out because they keep sending things out, teasing it. In fact, when I got back from the US, I had a package waiting. It was another thing that they sent, teasing Wumpa League. And I appreciate it, it's nice, but when the hell is this thing going to come out? But what I will be doing over the next few months is reviewing all of the post Naughty Dog Crash games again. So I've already done this around 2 years ago. My Crash of the Titans review came out, I think that was the first one that I did, and that came out about 2 years ago in January. So they're all going to turn 2 years old this year. So this is my plan. My plan is to restart the fucking race because that was awful. Those old reviews suffer from many issues, like for example, all of the footage is 4:3, but it's stretched out. And I didn't care at that point, I didn't think it looked bad or anything, but now that I care about that stuff, it really bothers me when I rewatch them. Not only that though, but I think the audio quality isn't as good as it could be. I think the footage could be better quality. I think some of the things that I say in the videos are quite cringy. And one of the biggest things that I want to do is add things that I missed. So for example, when I do Crash Twinsanity again, I can talk about the mobile version of the game. I can go in the comments of my old reviews and see what I missed, you know, what people pointed out in the comments that I missed, and I can, you know, talk about those in the new reviews. I can talk about different versions of games, like I've already done a Crash of Titans DS review, but in my Crash of Titans PS2 review I can review that, Game Boy, I can talk about everything and just make the reviews better in every way possible. So that's what I'll be doing over the next few months. It won't take as long to script and write out all the videos. It usually does take a while, but this time I'm going to base it off the old video, so the structure, certain things, certain lines I will keep in if they're good. Scripting the things that I have never spoken about on the channel before will take a bit longer, but that's why I'm going to try and get them out once every 2 weeks maybe. I think that'll be my goal, because I'm also going to be playing through all of the games again. I know I've played Crash of the Titans, Crash Twinsanity a billion times, but I'm recording all new footage on it and, you know, just freshen it up in my head so that I actually know what I'm talking about again. I'm going to keep the old videos up still though, because while I think certain things of them haven't aged well, like the footage and stuff, they're not bad videos, and I worked hard on them, so I'm not going to be deleting them for nothing. I don't think I'm going to do them in order of release either. I don't think I did that back then actually. I think I'm just going to do whatever I feel like playing at the time, so I don't know what one I'll start working on. I'm going to start working on it probably tomorrow or the day after. I'll see what I feel like. It might be Crash Tag Team Racing or Titans. But yeah, that is pretty much all I wanted to talk about. The problem I have with Tag Team Racing, which is why I might do Titans first, is that I've got like 4 or 5 copies of that game on different platforms, and they all just don't work on me at all. My preferred way of playing it would be on the PS3, backwards compatible, because PS3 makes PS2 games look really good. Problem is my PS3 doesn't run it very well at all. It lags a lot and it's basically unplayable. It pauses every couple seconds. It's not the disc. It might be my PS3, or it might be just PS3 backwards compatibility on this game in general. And it sucks because it looks really good as well, and I prefer playing it on official hardware over emulating, because I always have so many issues when emulating games. There's always something. I'll fix it and then something else will pop up. So the PS3 will be my perfect way of playing it. It just doesn't work. Then I could play it on the PS2, but that doesn't look as good and all the footage is stretched. I could play it on my original Xbox, but for some reason the top half of the screen is cut off. I've got it on PSP, but I can't record my PSP, plus it's just the inferior version of the game. I want to play the console version. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I might emulate it if I can get it to work properly. And if none of that works, I'll just review a different game. He's right behind me because I suck at this level. Maybe one of those will get him. One of those will definitely get him. Alright, there we go. 2 bosses in 1 video. I'm pleased with that progress. If I ever do another commentary video where I'm just talking about crap, I'll make sure to continue this save file. But that is going to be it for this video though. So if you don't see a video for like the, the next 2 weeks or something, just know that I will be working on a big review and that a big review will be coming. And they might take a bit longer because, again, I'm talking about everything to do with the game. But that being said, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Definitely subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you all in my next video.